Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva. For today, I am going to show you how to make pork and shrimp siomai. This dish is super easy to make and also it freezes really well. This recipe makes about 85 pieces of siomai, so feel free to cut the recipe in half, but whenever I make siomai or dumplings, I always try to double the recipe. It's because it freezes really well. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using 1 large carrot and I'm just gonna chop this up as fine as you can, just like this. I'm also adding chives to this recipe. You can use green onion if you don't have chives, and I've made siomai before using green onion and it works just fine. I'm also adding some garlic. I'm just going to crush this up and chop it really fine as well. And definitely don't skip the garlic. I feel like this is one of the most important ingredients of this dish. You can use either white onion or red onion, but if you have shallots, I recommend to use shallots. I'm using 2. And just the same thing, I will also just chop this up as fine as possible. Feel free to also use food processor. That will make your prep so much easier. I'm using these water chestnuts that I get from the store in a can, and I'm just going to then chop this up. Same thing with the rest of my ingredients. Water chestnut is optional. If you don't have this or you can't find it, you can still make your siomai without it. Another very important ingredients of this dish is mushroom. If you don't have shiitake mushroom, that's the one I'm using right now, you can use either cremini mushroom or white mushroom. Just make sure you just chop this up really fine. I am also adding medium size fresh ginger. Just like the rest of my ingredients, I'm going to try and chop this up really fine. And if you have ginger paste, that will work as well. That's your other option. I know it might seem like it's a lot of work making siomai, but really the only thing that you really have to work is chopping all of your veggies and wrapping the siomai. The rest is super easy. You can use a whole shrimp and just cleaned it, but I bought this shrimp already peeled and already cleaned, so I'm just going to then chop this all up. Now let's go ahead and make our siomai filling. I have my ground pork, my shrimp, carrots, shallots, also adding some water chestnuts, garlic, ginger, and chives. And then I'm going to add my Chinese cooking wine, my sesame oil, soy sauce, salt, pepper, and my cornstarch. I'm also using eggs, and eggs and the cornstarch is gonna act as a binder of this dish. And last but not the least, I'm adding my mushroom. As you can see, I added a lot of mushroom. And then I'm just going to transfer this into a bigger bowl so I can mix it better that way. Feel free to also use your hands to mix your filling. As soon as this is all done, I am going to just wrap this up and refrigerate for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, I'm going to then make my siomai. I'm using this dumpling wrapper that I got from international store. I have some water right here and I'm using my ice cream scoop. I'm just going to wet the edges of my wrapper and press it lightly, just like so. Go ahead and repeat this process until you used up all of your filling and all of your wrapper. Like I said, this recipe makes about 80 pieces of siomai, so feel free to cut the recipe in half if you don't feel like making that many. Like I said, siomai freezes really well, and I'm going to show you guys 2 ways where you can freeze your siomai. Now let's go ahead and freeze this for about 1 hour. And after 1 hour, you can see that they are nice and hard. You can then place it in your Ziploc bag and put this in your freezer. And you don't have to worry about your siomai sticking together. The other ways are you want to make sure you steam your siomai first and let it cool down completely before you freeze them. I like that option better actually because I can just pop it in the microwave for a couple minutes and it's ready to serve. But right now I am going to show you how to steam my siomai. I added some napa cabbage at the bottom, that way it won't stick. And I'm just going to steam this for about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Just make sure that before you freeze it that you cool it down completely. Now let's go ahead and make our sauce. I have my soy sauce, my calamansi juice, or you can use lemon juice, and adding some chili garlic sauce which you can get at any international store. After 25 minutes, my siomai is ready. Now I'm going to show you how to freeze your siomai after you steam it. Same thing with the first one that I showed you guys. Just put this in the freezer for about 1 hour and transfer it into your Ziploc bag. And there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!